Okay, here we go. When we first started videos, we looked at all the other sailing vlogs we could find and noticed that there was a trend. Some videos had a ton of views and other videos by the same creator had much fewer, much lesser, not as many views. Lots of views, not a lot of views. Maybe people are watching these vlogs for the articles. I was either watching them to get a feel for what it's like out there at sea so that I would be prepared when we went out there, or I was watching them kind of like to see what's the lifestyle like, live a little bit vicariously through them. And here's some thoughts I had on that. Here's what we noticed. We noticed there was dreaming and we noticed there was doing. And we noticed that the more you go from dreaming to doing, the more rad it becomes. But what we discovered for ourselves is that in between dreaming and doing, there was fear. Fear is the thing that keeps you from going from dreaming to doing. So what do you do about that? Before you explore out here, you need to explore in here. What is it you're afraid of? Storms, sinking, being disconnected from your friends and family. That you have something good right now in your life and that if you go do this thing, you'll lose everything, especially when you're preparing your boat. You spend all this time thinking about all the shit that can go wrong and you get yourself super spun out and you have this giant list. You can't go to sea yet because I don't have 8 redundant systems for everything and things aren't fireproof and I don't have alarms to tell me if my toenails are too long and all this shit. Fear is just an emotional response to a thought of what might happen. Fear is like a cage, and when you can actually embrace it as something that helps keep you sharp but doesn't control you, the door to that cage swings open and the world becomes way more rad. I'm gonna tell you a little secret here. To cross an ocean, all you need is something that will stay floating, that holds food and holds water. That's it. Anything else on top of that is just layers of comfort, and that's personal preference. Tor Heyerdahl, he crossed the Pacific Ocean on a bunch of balsa logs tied together. People do it in kayaks and rowboats. We have sailors out here that we've met who had literally 0 experience before they set out. None, 0. Listen, I'm not advocating going to sea without experience or safety gear. I'm just offering some perspective in case you're holding back out of fear for what might go wrong. The most afraid I've ever been by far was the day we decided to sail away. Not because of what might happen after we untied Naoma's dock lines, but because of what it would mean if we didn't. In one of our last videos where I basically carve a crater in Nicole's ass, he said, wait a minute, you have morphine, you have Xanax. How did you get those drugs? I'm not a lawyer, but my understanding is in the United States, a physician can prescribe medication to the boat. A lot of those medications that we have don't have our names on them. They say Naoma on them. What else did people ask about?
Oh, not ask.
Oh yeah, rap music. The best ones I heard was something about my wife made me turn off the video because of your music. I get it, you don't like rap. Does that mean no more rap ever in our videos again? Probably not. I would love to hear what it is you would like to hear. Feel free to comment down below and I'll do my best to accommodate you. I'm assuming Marilyn Manson's off the table. Would you like more blurry shots of Nicole? Because I'm into it. I will totally pimp out my wife if it will get us more views. What are your guys' favorite sailing vlogs? Who do you like to watch? Like, we'll tell you ours.
La Vagabonde.
La Vagabonde. They're friends of ours. We didn't know what sailing vlogs were really before we met them. We hung out with them for a month and they kept saying, yeah, we put some videos up on YouTube, and we were like, oh sweet, right on, cool. Like, we have Facebook. Riley and Elayna are amazing people. They're exactly the same in real life as they are in their videos.
And he has the best laugh ever.
He has the best laugh ever. There's a story to him. They actually have some substance.
I really like, and especially the last episode that Cheeky Monkey put out.
Chase the Story?
Chase the Story.
Chase the Story is one of my favorites also. Again, we know them. We might be a little bit biased. Tasha and Ryan are really fun people to be around. Everybody in the Anchorage kind of ends up on Cheeky Monkey somehow every night.
Because they're rad.
Because they're rad. They study this stuff like a science. And both of them edit, both of them shoot, both the full package. And it shows in their final product. We have to talk about Delos. Delos is the most watched of the sailing videos after La Vagabonde. La Vagabonde passed him. I've never watched a full episode, but I've viewed lots of segments of their episode.
And why did you view lots of segments, Ryan?
Maybe you could tell us more about them in the comments below. Sailing with the Wynns or something like that. What's it called? These Wynn guys, the Wynn vlog, W-Y-N, something like that. I don't understand it yet. Impeccably dressed, their hair is perfect. They're always really happy and smiley on this big, beautiful catamaran. And that's all I know. Rick Moore, his channel is called fuck, what's his channel called? But he's actually a professional, and it shows. His footage is composed really well. There's a little bit of a story. Links to all of the vlogs that we mentioned are down below. Links to some programs to learn how to sail are down below. Links to... Please leave us links to your favorite vlogs in the comments.
We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Bring on the comments! For the record, we would never pimp Nicole just for more views.
Oh, just a second. I have to write our newest patron on the mast, but in the meantime, you can subscribe or check out our other videos. We talked about keeping fear in perspective. No. That's what you get.